Hello friends, my name is Salman and you are watching my channel Solid Tech. In this video series of Veeam Backup and Replication version 11, I will discuss a very important topic which is Veeam Replication and Failover. So what is Veeam Replication and Failover? Replication is the creation of exact copy of the virtual machine in native format for spare host. So basically why we use this type of setup? Because for example if we have one server which is in our production server and we want to do some maintenance on that server, in this case we will shift our VMs from this server to another server. So now let's take some important points of the Veeam replication. Veeam replication do not need to install any application of the VMs, so we don't need any application to install our VMs. Veeam replication operates at the virtualization layers of and uses an image-based approach for VM replication. So this type of setup is very fast because this is image-based setup for replication. The main purpose of the Veeam replication is that the one is Veeam on-site replication can be used for high availability scenario. For example, in your environment you don't have any high availability setup. So in this case you will use Veeam replication as in place of high availability. So in case your primary server down, you can easily run your VMs from your secondary servers. And the other one is Veeam offsite or remote replication can be used for disaster recovery scenarios. So in case you have a DR site, in case of any disaster on primary site, you can run your workload from your secondary site. So this is the advantage of using Veeam replications. So in this lecture I will show you how to configure and this type of setups and how to fail over this type of VMs in primary server and secondary server and primary or secondary sites. So I will show you my setup. So I have a Veeam workstation on which I have two ESXi server. As you can see, my first ESXi server is 6.7 and its IP is 192.168.11.138, and the second one is called its IP is 192.168.11.139. On the first server I have created a machine, Windows 7 machine. As you can see, this is my Windows 7 machine I have created on my first ESXi server. So this is the server on this is the machine in which I want to make an replication to another server. So I can easily ping this machine from my client. So as you can see, I got the reply from 140, and I also access this Windows 7 machine from my command prompt by using / and IP address. So you can see I have created so many folders like ABC, Imran and Salman on this machine. So I am also created a folder which is called Kamran. So I will show you why I created this type of folder. So I close down this machine. So this is my client machine. So this now I want to move this machine to my another ESXi server. So I open my Veeam Backup and Recovery software and go to inventory, and inventory, as you can see, I have added both of these server in my inventory. So as you can see on my inventory one, I have a server Windows 7. So I want to replicate to this server to another. So I right click in and I have an option add to replication job and new job. So I click on this option and I click, this is the job number 3 because I have already created the 2 job already. So I click on the next. This is the machine I want to replicate. So I click next, and I want to mention here which host I want to replicate. So I select 139, and then it will show me the data store which is 580 GB space. So there is an important point. Whenever I replicate any machine, it will add a suffix _ replica on the original file name. So in my case it will be Windows 7 _ replica. So I click next. This is a warning, not an error, so you ignore this and click on the next option. and again click on the next section and apply and run this job, but I don't run this job because I've already created this type of backup already. So I cancel out this option. So as you can see, on my second server I have created this replication job win7_replica. So this is my primary server in which I created so many folders. So this is called Kamran. I have already created the folder Kamran. So now I move to my Veeam software, and now I want to make a plan for failover plan. So what I want to do, I right click on that and click on the plan failover. So what it does, the first one is failover now. Failover now is very dangerous because it will not shut down your primary machine. So I will not go with this option. So I will always go with plan failover. What it will shut down my primary machine and move and run my VMs from my replica machine. So I select my machine and click to the next, and I again click to the next, and I click on the finish. So as you can see, this job is started. So I will wait for some while. So I pause the video. So now I resume back my video. As you can see now, what I have done right now, I start the failover plan on Windows 7 machine. So this plan is started performing incremental backups for replication job. Windows 7 was shut down successfully. So I shut down my primary machine and performing the incremental backup because I created some folder, and then I starting a failover machine to the other machine. So as you can see now, I retrieving the restore snapshots, and finally I powering on the VMs, and failover complete successfully. So I will show you the total scenario in my environment. So I move to the my servers. So as you can see, this is my server number 1. It is now power off. As you can see, Windows 7 is power off. Now this is my secondary server, and as you can see, the replica is power on. So it means it will operate as I told you. So this is my replica. So my client accessing this server from my secondary server. So because my primary server is down and secondary server is power on. So I will check this type of connectivity from my client. So I will ping my machine 192.168.11.140. As you can see, I got the reply from my server machine. So that means it is transparent for client whether it is operating from server 1 or server 2. I also can browse my server from the command prompt by double / and write down the IP address of my client machine. So as you can see, now I am accessing my folders, and as you can see, I have created a folder within my share, which is Kamran. So it is also appear on this replicated VMs. So now I am also created a folder which is called Rehan. So I will show you why I created this folder when I restored to the original location. So in this way we can easily switch back, and now we can perform any type of maintenance on our primary server and our client are running our application with our backup server. So in this way we can easily switch our primary server to the backups from the backup servers. So this is the power of the replication. So you can see this how powerful is the Veeam replication services is. So I close down it. Now as you can see, this is my active job. Veeam replication job is the failover job. Now I want to restore this VM to the original location. So for this I right click on that, and there is an option permanent failover, which is very dangerous. It will delete my original VM, so don't click on this option. And you should click on the option which is called undo failover. Is also something very dangerous, because it will not replicate the changes to the primary server. So in my case I will go with the option which is called fail back to the production. So what this option does, it will again run my machine from my primary machine with all the data changes occur in my second machine on my replicated machine. So I click on the next, and here I have three options: fail back to the original VM. So I will choose this one. The other one is fail back to the original VM restored in different location. If you don't have any server breakdown, you can choose second one, and the third one is very advanced, which is the out of scope. So I will go with the first option, fail over to the original VM. So I select this option, and I click on the next button. It will take some time, so it will retrieving the information from. So the mode is auto. I will select auto and click on the next, and power on. I will check this box, power on target machine after restoring. So you should also click on this checkbox, so your original machine will be powered. So the process is starting now. So I stop. As you can see, the process is over, and as you can see, this is the as you can see from this output, we can easily restore our back and replica VM to the switch over to production immediately. So in this way we easily replicate our VM. We have done some maintenance in our primary server. Now we have come back our restore my version for my primary server. So as you can see, my primary machine is running, and this is the. So now I restore my machine, so I can easily ping my machine. You can see I got the reply from this machine. Now I can check my shares run command. So this is my rep, which is now. So I also check my sharing with the help of my double backslash of my Windows client machine, which is 192.168.11.140. So I will show you important thing here. So here you can see I have all the folders, and there is a folder which is called Rehan. This machine on my replicated server. So you can see now I am replicated the original server, but I data changes in my secondary server to my primary server. So this is Veeam backup. So you can always use this type of to easily get the data which is present on my secondary server. This is the in this demo I will show you the total scenario of failover our server and how we get back our server. So the final step is that you should commit the failback, so Veeam knows you finish the failback over. So you just click on this button, commit failback. Click on that button, so it will power off this type this application machine in my Veeam. So it will take some time. So it will commit all the changes on my primary side, one location to another, and then revert back machine to this original location. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, then please hit the like button and do sub comment type of video, and I will create these videos like in future. Again, thank you very much for your time and interest, and till video. Goodbye.